You're listening to Chatting with Flor Moran, only on LA Talk Radio.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Chatting with Flor with your host, Flor Moran. And I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. And thank you so much for joining me for this episode with a special guest, Johnny Ruilova. He's an actor, writer, and, and he's Ecuadorian. He's been in the industry for over 20 years. And welcome to Chatting with Flor, Johnny. How are you?
Thank you, Flor, for inviting me.
No, thank you so much. You're awesome. I appreciate you for spending your Sunday here with me. You could be doing something else, and you chose to be here with me and my audience. So thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah.
And how are you?
Very, very nice.
Yeah, you're doing well.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Perfect.
So if you can tell the audience what is it that you do? You're an actor.
Yes. I've been an actor for at least, as you say, 15, 20 years.
Mhm.
And in 2017, I started to writing a book. Provisionally, the name of my book is America Like You Never Seen Before, or America is a Continent, Not a Country. I I write about the United States and Latin America.
Mhm.
We share the same continent, and we are totally different.
So you're talking about the book that you're in the
Yes,
works.
about the book.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's working on a book, and it's about what he just mentioned. But Johnny as well, he's been an actor. He has worked on many projects. If you can tell the audience of what projects you have worked.
As an actor,
Yes.
yes. Mostly I work in Spanish and theater. I made some commercials, but to be honest with you, after the pandemic, oof, everything changed. I don't like the way that they ask for auditions to everybody, and before it was they chose, for example, the 10 best, and we go to the audition. Right now, they send to the audition to everybody, and we lose the time for nothing.
Mhm.
Everything changed. So right now, to be honest with you, my career as an actor is in hold.
It's on hold. You have it on hold.
Yes.
But you have worked on commercials in Spanish, and also you have done TV shows.
No, theater.
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 You started
I
theater.
did classic theater. I did comedies. I did different things. But my last theater acting was in 2016,
Mhm.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now is because after COVID everything became digital, so you just submit everything online,
Right
and that's
now,
it.
yes.
So yeah, like just what I do is just submit myself on the auditions, and if they call you back, fine. You celebrate. If they don't,
Yeah.
move on to the next one. That's what I always implement.
But I am still in
Yeah.
LA casting, so I
Yeah.
am still have my agent, and sometimes I do auditions. I am not totally out of the
Mhm.
business.
No, I know. Right
Yeah,
now you're just
yeah.
focusing on writing your book,
Yeah.
which is about what you just
I
mentioned.
can't be out of the business.
So the audience knows a little bit more about my guest, about you. Johnny moved to Los Angeles in 1991 from Ecuador and began his acting studies at Constelacion Theater and Bilingual Foundation of the Arts. Soon after, his talent and charm began to sprout, and he began booking commercials for companies like Verizon, ESPN, Radio, Veronica Insurance, to name a few. He has done classic theater like El Quijote, El Flaco de Oro. Since then, he continues to audition and work as much as possible. Johnny has taken interest in learning the behind the scenes of filmmaking and is currently majoring in cinema and television at Los Angeles City College. You graduated there already, no?
Yes.
When did you graduate?
2019, I think.
Okay.
I go.
And
Yeah, I would like to mention that. Oh my gosh, it changed my life.
Yeah.
The Los Angeles City College is a great place. I recommend to everybody.
That's-
And guess what? I didn't pay anything,
That's
totally free. They gave me money. They gave me free books. They gave me food. I couldn't believe it.
So it was a good experience graduating from there.
It's incredible. I could
And how
learn.
interesting, because it's like a full circle. Like, what a coincidence, because I didn't know you graduated from there, even though we've been friends for like, I don't know, like 20 years.
Yeah.
Because him and I, we went to the same theater school in Spanish, and here in Hollywood, in
Constelación.
Constelación Teatral. That's where we met, and we work together also on the Spanish networks as well. For Univision, Telemundo, we did shows together. But how funny, because it's a small world, because I had another friend that he invited me to, because he was about to graduate too from the same school you went to, and he invited me to work on one of his film projects at that university in LA. It's in downtown LA. I think it's somewhere in Figueroa or Figueroa Street. So small work, because I work on a film there too. But I never got to see the film after, but I worked on it. So it was a good experience. Yeah. And small world, now that you mentioned. Yeah. And your philosophy is, why should I wait for somebody to hire me if I can write, direct, and produce my own films? And you're also interested in making films without stereotypes. And you think that those stereotypes harm our Latino community. And you don't agree with that.
Yes. We're getting better.
Yeah.
But still, we
It's
have
still
to
a long
grow.
way. Yeah.
Yes, it's very, very important to write our own stories, because other people see us narcos, prostitutes. Yes, that's
I
not
know.
fair.
I know.
Look, the Black community.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
mixed,
they
so
have their
I get
own
cast
network.
a lot on different things, and sometimes, I understand.
They have
how
their
they
own
portray us.
network, and
Yeah.
look at them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So but we just have to learn to navigate around it, and just work, go with the flow. But hopefully, more people like yourself start writing, scripts that, make us, all of us, look better.
Yes.
And don't stereotype us on those type of
Yes,
characters.
All we
So,
have something to tell.
yeah.
All.
We
It doesn't matter
Mhm.
if it's good or bad. It's your story.
Yeah.
It can be a big success.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it looks like we have an incoming call. So let's take.
Okay.
Hello. 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 Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you?
Oh, no, it seems far away.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on one moment. Let me work something here on my phone here. Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
My goodness. Okay.
Hi, by the way, this is Amor, everybody, and we're streaming live. So this is part of streaming live. So don't panic. Everything is under control. And Johnny, this is. Can you hear us now?
All right, I can hear you now.
Okay,
Sorry about that. Hello,
that's okay.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hey, Amor, this is Johnny. He's my guest for today. If you want to say hi to him.
Hello.
Yes, hello, Johnny. A pleasant afternoon. How are you today?
Very, very good. Thank you.
And if you can introduce yourself to my audience.
Oh, yes, by all means. Well, first of all, I just want to thank God for you and all that you do. I mean, it's amazing. I totally believe that it was not by accident that we've met, and to given the opportunity to speak to your audiences, I just want to say thank you.
Oh,
yes, thank you so much. My name is Amor de Luz, and I serve as the CEO of the Monique Woolley Foundation, who is also in memory of my daughter, who committed suicide 8 years ago. And it's for that reason that the company was built. It is a 501c3 nonprofit. And what we've done, we've created a platform for suicide survivors to share their stories. And in doing so, they become ambassadors. Now, mind you, these individuals, they are prominent individuals. They're business owners, entrepreneurs, mother's family. They're loving life right now. I know that the stories were something that has happened in their past, but what they're doing in their life right now is remarkable, and that's why they're here and helping the Monique Woolley Foundation to bring out the message that is that we must make mental health a priority. You know, if I know then what I know now, maybe my daughter would have lived a little bit longer, but you know what? I wouldn't be having this conversation with you and be in your
Right.
podcast right now
Right.
if that didn't happen. So with that being said, we're continuing to grow, and we just want to be able to give the message out to let people know that it's okay not to be okay. That that God
That's true,
works in
yeah.
mysterious ways. He's still on the throne. You know what I mean?
Yes, and I'm sorry about your loss too, but honoring your daughter, you're doing a gala. Can you tell us
Yes,
about it?
yes, yes. Please allow me to do so. Well, the gala is all about the honoring the 10 survivors that are that have shared their story and reliving their pain. It is going to be on November the 16th, 2024, at the XO Banquet Hall, and we're saying thank you to them for reliving their pain, and thank you for their resilience and being the people that they are today. And we also have the comedy show. So if you and your audiences would love to come, we're raising funds for the Monique Woolley Foundation at the Beverly Hills Chamber of Commerce, and that's on October the 30th, which is on Wednesday, from 5:30 to 8:30. It's only a 2-hour show, but it is all good. The galas are all white stories, so we're really excited about that, and we just want to just be able to make a difference in the world. The Monique Woolley Foundation gives resources, therapy, grieving for the people, and most of all, we give love. We let the people know that they are not alone and that we are here for them. So I'm looking forward for more in-depth conversation with you next week when I'm on your live. So
Most
I'm
definitely,
really looking
I'm
forward to
really
it.
looking forward to have you as my guest, so all my audience can learn more about your nonprofit company, and also, honoring your daughter. And I'm
Thank
so
you.
sorry
Thank
to
you so
hear that.
much.
And also, I applaud you for what you're doing to educate everybody out there about, it's okay not to be okay. That your mind, it needs to be taken care of. And sometimes we forget about that. And mental awareness is very important, and those are type of questions I always ask. No, because we're
Yes, yes, yes.
suffering, is because that is a reality that we all have to take care of our mind, and also our bodies. And
Hmm.
also, you're spreading love and kindness with your nonprofit, and also doing honoring your daughter. So, and also, you prevent
Yes.
suicide, because the suicide rate has skyrocketed after COVID. So it's very important, what you're doing. And I, praise you and commend you for what you're doing. So thank you
Well,
so
I praise and
much.
commend you as well. I mean, you're incredible. The work that you do, serving the community, giving back. What you do and what I do, as you said, it really resonates to both of us and what we're doing, and bringing out and serving the people, and working together and making this a better place.
Yeah,
This
that's the
world
main
needs to
goal,
be a
to
better
make
place.
this world a better place, and elevate the energy. Because if we vibrate in peace and harmony and love, things could be better
Yeah.
for all of us as humanity. So there's hope, and that's the reason I do in this podcast, to spread love and kindness, and to wake up. We're more than
Yeah.
just what the temple of our body is. We're more than that, and we need to keep on working on taking care of ourselves. So thank you so
Yeah.
much, and I'm looking
Well,
forward to
thank
have you as my
you, and I thank
guest.
you for your guest, for allowing me to say a few words, and
Okay.
thank you so very much. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Thank
Okay,
And
you
I
you
look
too.
more.
forward to I look forward to hearing and having you to listen to our podcast next week, because there's lots to be said about mental health and its awareness, and
And
we
preventing
are here to
suicide.
prevent
Yeah.
Okay.
suicide. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a
Thank you. I
Okay.
great
appreciate you,
rest of your
girl.
evening.
And
Okay.
we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So, with that being said, there's more to come about that. And thank you so much, Amor, for calling in and mentioning about your gala and also the event on the 30th. So if you have any questions, you can
Two
just
events, no?
yes, two events.
Two events.
And this is to support mental health awareness and also prevent suicide. So which is important.
Very, very important.
Yeah, and thank you so much for allowing me doing this for the audience because it's important for everybody to know that we need
It's
to take care of it. Yeah.
it.
But thank you so much, Johnny. So let's continue the fun here. And, I was just telling the audience about your bio, what you have done, and how did you started like acting? I know we met on, theater. We both come from theater.
Yeah.
But how did you decide, I want to be an actor?
It's funny. In 1969, I remember very, very well. I was living in Ecuador,
Mhm,
and my uncle, Angel, he passed away already in 94,
mhm.
and he was coming to the
Sorry for
United
your
States.
loss.
Yes, yes, alone. He has his wife and 4 kids. And my mother and me and my mother, we went to say bye-bye in the airport. And I hear he's going to Los Angeles. And I was eight years old. And I said, I want to go to Los Angeles
Yeah, and that
since
made
I
you.
was 8 years old. And
So that made you like, okay, I want to be an actor.
yeah. I always wanted to do something in the show business, Singer, not definitely, but acting. I started in Ecuador when I was a teenager, but over there, when I say I want to be an actor, I say, are you crazy? No, study a career. And I study business administration. I finish. I have a degree in business administration in my country. Yeah.
Ecuador is beautiful. I've been there once, and I went to half of the world, and you can tell the difference, when you stand in one area, and it's the same
This
area.
is north, this is south.
And then you can tell the difference, like the weather changes. So
Yeah,
it's like, so I can say I already been to the equator.
And people think Ecuador is very, very hot. It's not. If you live in the coast, it's very, very hot. But if you live in the mountains, it's very, very cold.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and the food and the people there too. They make you feel welcome, even though they don't know you. Because I remember I went to get my hair done and my nails, because I always been a girly girl, and the nail salon I went, and the lady was nice and very polite and very friendly, and even when you go to the restaurants,
you went to Quito, no?
Yeah, to Quito. It's
People
elevated.
Are very, very friendly.
It's elevated. I remember because I kind of got like
it's very cold.
Like when you are in elevated places, you get like sick. So I felt like a little bit sick. But then it went away. But it was beautiful. I loved the food was good, and the people was kind and caring, and even though they didn't know I was
Quito
from
is
there.
very, very beautiful. And you know what? In one day, you can have the 4 seasons.
Oh, really?
It's sunny, suddenly rainy.
Oh, yeah, I
Again
remember.
sunny, again rainy.
Yeah, I remember that because we went to, I think it was like a hotel there, and it was like all overcast, and then all of a sudden it was like sunny. So, And the funny thing is, I'm a California girl. We wear shorts. I was wearing shorts, and the people there were like looking at me like,
But all the year is cold.
because everybody was dressed different. So,
all the year is cold. All the year is cold. Yes, rain and no rain, but it's cold.
And I went to the clubs because, at the time I was there, it was with somebody that it was from there, and it took me out for the night on the town, and it took me clubbing, and the club was totally different than what it is here in the States. I was like, oh, okay, it's totally different, but it was fun,
What different? What do you mean?
I don't know, it was just the ambience, it was different. I was like, okay, but because it was like the people, the culture is different, than here, how we dress up when we go clubbing, and then compare how you dress up when you go clubbing. There is different. So, So it was totally different. They're more like conservative, more like different. Than,
of course,
Even though it was a club, but it was different. Not that I was dressed all trashy or anything, no, but it was just different. That's what I'm trying to say. Otherwise, people
Each country
think like,
is
what was
different.
Flor wearing? No, it was just, of course, it was with my
Yeah.
partner at the time. But yeah, so.
And the coast is totally different. We are two
I
different
didn't-
countries.
And those are one of the places I wanted to go check out. I didn't get a chance to go see Galapagos because I
Yeah.
wanted to see the big turtles
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
guys have.
You didn't
Yeah.
go?
No,
No,
I
no,
couldn't make it.
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, but that's one of
I
my
hear it's beautiful. I
bucket
never
list.
been there. I hear it's
Yeah,
very,
that's
very beautiful.
that's one of my bucket list things to do, like go to Galapagos. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. And it's funny, in Galapagos, Ecuadorian people don't go too much.
yeah.
You see only people from the United States and from Europe because it's expensive.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's funny, but it's
Oh,
true.
really? Oh.
I never been there. I
Where?
never been. In
Galapagos?
Galapagos.
Uh-huh.
No, no, no.
I thought you were saying Ecuador. Like what? No. Sorry. No, but yeah, it's beautiful. I loved it. I mean, that's one of the things I want to go back just to see the, the Galapagos to see the big turtles.
Yes, yes,
Take
yes,
my
yes.
kiddo there because I know she loves
Yes,
turtles. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But anyway, so that's how you started your acting.
Yes, yes. I started in Ecuador. I did a little bit, but nothing important, you know. And after I started my university, I didn't have time. So thank God I finished the business administration. I have the degree, but that's the life, you know.
Your calling is different. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I went to, I graduated of business management and, my background, so, but my calling has been the entertainment industry. So, so,
Yeah, yeah.
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 So anyways.
We are still surviving, thank God.
Yeah, I know. But after the theater, you did a lot of theater plays here in California.
Yes, here in California.
You
Yes.
played at the Frida Kahlo.
No, Bilingual Foundation of the Arts, Constelación.
And what did you do at the Bilingual Foundation of the Arts?
I did Quijote,
Oh, Quijote.
El Flaco de Oro, Burlador de Sevilla, with Margarita Galván. I don't know if you heard about her. She was the founder.
Yeah.
She was extremely strict. Oh my God.
Yeah. No, I didn't have the honor to work with her
my
on
God.
theater.
She already passed away, yeah.
Oh.
But she was extremely
The one that
strict.
I just found out that passed away probably 3 years ago or 4 years
Yes,
ago is Mario Sapien. Is that right?
No. He's still alive. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. No, what
No,
is
he's from Constelación.
Yeah,
Mario
but what
Sapien.
is the other one? But anyways, I'm confusing him. So, yeah.
No, they are still alive. No, in
Oops.
Bilingual Foundation of the Art, Margarita Galván passed away, and also the writer, Lina Montalvo. She was very, very
Sorry.
nice. She was the writer, and she was an actress too. Both passed. Now it's the Bilingual Foundation of the Arts is still alive with Cecilia. She was the manager, and she's taking care of her.
Yeah, and the last guest with Sergio, your friend too. So he told me that he worked on too many tamales on the Bilingual Foundation. of the
Sergio
Arts.
Oliveira, he's been in many places in bilingual. In my opinion, is one of the best, and also the best to pay. In theater, they don't pay too much, but I remember they used to pay for rehearsals also. No one does that. A little, but it's better than nothing, you know. Yeah. But if you can go and check there.
Bilingual of the Arts. Yeah, I was there for I didn't work there, but I was an audience for too many tamales.
Too many tamales.
Yeah, that's how they became known because every Christmas they will announce that too many tamales, and
they put that
at
play
the end they will give you the
every
tamal.
year.
So yeah.
every year.
Yeah.
Actually, I was in that.
Yeah, you were on too many tamales. And what
I
did
was
you do?
doing the Mr. Cormick.
All right.
Mr. Cormick, the grandfather. Yeah.
Ah,
Only one time.
only one
I
time.
was understudy. I was helping the
What year was that?
principal. 2000.
Not that it mattered, but I just want to know if it was the time that I went to see it.
2015.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
that
did
was a
only
cute
one
play.
time. The guy had something to do with his wife, and
Aw.
they asked me to.
But that's a cute play. I love that play. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
cute.
yeah,
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 well, I didn't know. Like, you see, small world that you were there. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what's faith to you?
What faith means for me.
Mm-hmm.
Faith means for me everything. We have to have faith in something,
Right.
in God, in destiny, in life. It doesn't matter if you don't believe in God, you have to believe in something
Mhm.
that pushes you ahead, you know.
So it's your battery to
In my
continue in life.
case, thank God, I believe in God. I don't go to the church. I don't think it's necessary, but I am Catholic because of my parents, you know. But I am not the kind of person who goes every Sunday to a church. No, I don't think it's necessary. Sometimes I go, you know, but thank God I believe in God. Yeah.
Amen to that, and everybody's welcome here, whether you believe in him or not.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that's what keeps you going, and it's our battery. And I agree with you. Sometimes, like, we have busy lives, but it's never, you know, you don't need to be all the time 24/7 at church to praise the love to God.
Yeah.
It's just how you
yeah.
interact with each other,
Yeah.
how you are with the other person. That's how you show the love you have
Yes, yes. Not necessarily
to,
in
to
church. You
God.
can be
Yeah,
nice with your neighbors,
yeah,
with your friends, with your family, with your
yeah.
co-workers.
And
You
that's what I
don't.
say. Everybody, keep doing your homework. Spread love and kindness,
Yes,
because you're
yes,
showing the love you have to
yes,
God towards
yeah.
spreading love and kindness.
And
So,
it's very, very important to have empathy, you know,
mhm,
empathy.
yeah,
Don't do to others.
you don't want to get done to you.
Yes, that's very, very
Mhm.
true. That's the problem in the world right now, in my opinion.
Humanity.
Yes, we
Totally
need
agree.
empathy. We need
We're
empathy.
lacking of empathy, and sometimes people don't get it. And
Yes,
that's how we
yes.
are right
People
now.
don't care.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
care.
it's sad though.
Yes, yes, yes. If you can help others.
Yeah. So that's what means faith to you. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So let's see. And what 5 people would you bring with you if you were stuck on a deserted island?
What kind of people?
No, like, who would you bring?
Ah, okay.
Friends, family, or nobody, or
Okay, 5 people. I think the question said, no?
Yeah.
Yes,
But if you don't want to mention 5, that's fine.
yeah. 3.
One.
No, one for sure is Mother Teresa.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, I admire her 100%. If
Why?
we can have a little bit of her,
And all
we
of
will
us,
live in a
this world will be
paradise.
better.
In a paradise. I read many, many books about her life, and it's incredible, incredible. She left everything for help people.
Material things and everything.
Everything, everything. And other people I could bring is at least 2 comedians. Comedy is always welcome.
So you laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I say. I love comedy, and I
Yes,
used to
yes,
do
yes,
comedy sketches live
yeah,
and
yeah,
perform that in
yeah,
the
yeah.
Hispanic
In
community.
my book also I wrote
This thing
some
always falls.
comedy.
Sorry.
I wrote some comedy because this is always welcome comedy. Who doesn't like comedies?
Right.
Everybody. Even if you don't laugh, it's nice to see comedy.
Yeah, I always say if you don't have,
The humor,
some
humor.
jokes or humor in your life,
Yeah,
it's boring. So I
yes,
always like to,
yeah, yeah. It's like here in the United States, the humor is totally different than in Latin America.
Ecuador, yeah,
We
it's
laugh of
different.
everything. Here, poor comedians, I don't know how they live.
Oh, shout
Everything
out
is
to my
is
comedian
is
friends. I love
forbidden.
you guys. I
They
know how
cannot
hard it
make
is.
they cannot make
Yeah.
jokes about blacks, about gays, about lesbians. It's terrible, terrible. In Latin America, we laugh of everything.
Well, everybody's loved and welcome here. So anyway, so we're talking about the different kind of, comedy styles in different countries, but it is what it is. So,
Yes, yes. It is important to laugh of ourselves.
yes.
Why not?
So we both agree comedy is important in our lives. And what superpower do you wish that you had if you have a superpower?
Yeah, I think I have some to read their minds. I think I have.
Telepathy?
Listen, look in the eyes.
Telepathy.
Yes, yes. Yeah. We say that the eyes is the soul, no?
The window to your soul.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very important. I think I can see a person and I can see,
You
oh,
can read what
I
they're
can
saying.
have a relationship with this person as a friend or not. And
Because you read their vibe, their energy.
yeah.
You're kind of like me because I can totally see somebody or read their body language and say, okay, this
All we
person is.
have that
Yeah.
power, but we don't
So
use it.
we just have to wake up.
Yeah,
And the only
yeah.
way we wake up our gifts is just being closer to our creator, whoever you might think it be, as long as it's white light, that works for me.
Yeah.
So just, as long as you stay close to your creator and stay in touch, meditating, praying, that's how you start waking up your gifts.
Yes.
Because all of us, we come from royalty. That's why I always say kings and queens. So today we're celebrating King Johnny Rivova. So
Thank you. Another power will be great if we can fly, no? Like the birds. It would
yeah,
be
to avoid
great,
all the
like
traffic.
Superman.
To avoid the traffic, tell me about it. Yeah, I live all the way in Timbuktu.
Maybe in the
yeah.
future. Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's your celebrity crush? Who do you have a crush?
Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, okay,
Who
that's a good
doesn't like
one. Who
Marilyn
doesn't?
Monroe?
Yeah.
I mean, I like blondes, like the blondes. Yeah. And Marilyn Monroe was, oh my gosh, there's no words to describe her. In my opinion, wonderful actress, so beautiful, and
Got it.
look at her life. It was terrible, no?
I guess how they portray her, because to me, the way I see her, it was like, yeah, it's a sex icon, but she was smart. And
Yeah.
people forget to mention that.
She was very, very
She was
smart.
talented. She would sing, she would act, she would dance. And also, at the end of her final stages of her life or years, she had a production company and she was
Yes,
on the
yes.
works of
Marilyn Monroe
filming,
presents.
or filming
Yeah,
her
yeah.
feature film.
Yeah.
So to me, it was like, wow, so that's
Yeah,
impressive.
yeah.
So I don't see her like how everybody sees her, like, as,
Yeah. A
I
sex
just,
symbol.
yeah, I just see her like somebody important, especially for the acting community. And, I think she left a good legacy if you see it in a positive way.
Yeah.
Not
She
the
was a
way,
victim also the stereotype.
yes.
If you are beautiful, you are not a good actress.
Mm,
Come on.
yeah, no,
Farrah
she was good.
Fawcett was a great, great
Yeah,
actress
yeah.
and so beautiful.
Mhm. Yeah,
It doesn't matter. Come on.
yeah.
Again, the
that's
stereotype.
Yeah, so that's your celebrity crush. Got it. And what is your favorite book or books?
Yes, I don't have a favorite book. I love to read books. I love to read. Right now, I am reading a book about Olivia Newton-John.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Her
I
biography?
always have one book.
Her biography?
Yes,
Oh,
yes. She wrote it. Yeah. If I cannot sleep at 3, 4 a.m., I wake up, I start reading. And before, when I didn't have a car, I always bring my a book and read in the metro and the bus. It's very, very, very important.
Got
I
it.
love books about biographies to see what they did to
To make
become
it.
stars.
Mhm.
Clark
Because everybody has
Gable.
different
Yes.
stories, different ways
Yes,
that they did it.
they passed too many obstacles. You think, oh, he's Clark Gable. He was a star when he was born. No.
So yeah, that's why I like to read biographies too,
Yes,
because
yes.
it inspires me, and also like it makes me think, okay, if they were able to do it this way, why are we
Yes,
gonna
yes.
do
If
it?
they
And,
did,
yeah.
why not?
Yeah, everything it's just mental, what you put in your head, so that's why, I agree with, Amor, it's very important to take care of your mind, and that's, very important. So everything
Yeah.
what you put in there,
It's very important.
and
Yeah.
also, put it out in the universe,
Yes.
something positive, something
Yes,
good.
yes. Very, 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 very important. We didn't mention keep out of drugs, alcohol.
Stay out of all that stuff,
Yes,
because
yes.
it doesn't get you anywhere,
If
and
you
it's
start
just,
with drugs,
it gets you behind and gets you blocked, and your blessings, your gifts as the king that you are blocked. Yeah, because you get lost. So I totally agree with you. So, and what kind of music you like?
all kinds of music. To dance, I like salsa, música disco from the 80s. Yes, but
Yeah.
all kinds of music I like. No, I cannot say I don't like this. Maybe if jazz is too boring for me because I don't understand, but I like all kinds of music. It's an art.
That's good.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, would you rather spend 1 year at the North Pole or 2 years at the Sahara Desert, which I heard is not more that much Sahara Desert, it's more like water now. But
Oh my gosh.
so, what would
terrible.
you rather spend?
I would prefer the North Pole
The North Pole?
because you can stay inside and go to sleep and in the heat. Oh my God. No, no.
I like hot weather, but sometimes winter is cool,
Yeah.
especially here in California. We
For
get nice
me,
weather.
the
and
heat
snow.
makes me upset, makes me mad. No,
Yeah.
no.
Mm.
I prefer the cold.
I like hot weather, but when it's not too extreme because of,
Yes, yeah.
and but I like hot
And here in
weather.
California, only 2 or 3 weeks we have extremely heat.
Yeah,
Yeah, like not another states. It's terrible,
I know.
terrible. Florida is all
Oh, I feel
the
bad
year.
right now for everything they've been through.
Yeah,
And shout out to Florida and North Carolina
yeah.
and anybody that can help, just please help out everybody out there. And I hope, prayers to them and everything
Yes,
gets better.
terrible,
Yeah.
terrible. Florida all the year is hot.
I know
Humid.
it's tropical. It's humid.
Yes,
Yeah.
humid.
I
yes.
love Florida. The times
Yeah.
I've been there at South Beach because
Yeah,
I
the
work
beaches are so
because I work
beautiful.
for you know for both networks, Univision, Telemundo, and they fly me over for the projects I was
Okay.
working
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it was so much fun going to
Yeah,
South
yeah,
Beach.
yeah.
It reminded me of
Yeah.
Long Beach, where I'm from, and
Yeah.
everything was so.
Telemundo and Univision are
Yeah,
both are there.
we
Yeah.
both have worked on both networks.
Yeah,
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 so
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
so
For
much fun.
Spanish speakers, it's great. They do telenovelas also
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
But I never seen like myself as a telenovela.
Yes, Telemundo is doing.
No,
right
but
now.
they do everything like Colombia or
No. Right now they are
overseas.
doing
Yeah.
Miami.
They're
Yeah.
working on Florida.
One
now.
Ecuadorian actor is singing
Yeah.
one. I don't say de venganza. Yes.
Do you see yourself as a soap opera actor?
Huh?
Do you see yourself as a soap opera
Of
actor?
course. Yeah, I would
Yeah?
love it. I would love
You
it.
were
yeah.
like, Johnny, why don't you
I
have me
hear,
do it?"
what I hear?
What?
They cannot accept you if you are union.
Yeah. Mm.
Terrible,
yeah.
no?
For the soap opera?
For soap operas in
Oh, yeah.
Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's true?
and I don't know. I have no idea. I've been
Yeah.
disconnected for a
Yeah.
little bit, so I have
Yeah.
no idea about
I
that.
hear
That's
that,
not my,
Yeah. I heard
forte
that.
or that. I don't
Yeah.
have any information
Yeah.
about that.
No, but right
But-
now, thank God they are doing
Yeah.
it. Before, they used to do only in Colombia
Yeah.
to save money,
Yeah, I know the productions because they always go overseas.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them. Everything is so expensive. So hopefully everything comes back where it belongs here in California. And
Yeah. And Univision, they don't make telenovelas. I don't know.
no,
why.
everything is in Mexico. So
No, for Univision.
For soap
Televisa
operas.
is in Mexico.
yeah, but they do the soap operas there.
Yeah,
'cause
they
it's
are
cheaper.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So
Mexico is the
it's the top
power.
of for the soap
for
operas.
soap opera.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are still doing
But
many.
I was able, when I did the Jenny Rivera, I was able to work with two major producers from Televisa, and they were awesome. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it was a great opportunity,
Yeah.
and I worked with them. And,
One day I would love to work in Televisa.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
you have to spread your wings and
Yeah,
fly.
yeah. I hear in Mexico they pay you very, very good to do theater.
Yeah.
Very,
Well,
very
it's
good.
different. It's
Yeah.
different there. Yeah.
Yeah. And everything is in Spanish.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, that's the beauty when you speak more than one
Yes.
language. You can spread your wings and work on
Yes.
different markets. So
Yeah,
that's the beauty,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when one you don't get something, then you can flip on the
Yeah.
other industry.
I would
so.
love to do
Yeah.
something in another language. I speak some Italian, French, and
Oh, parla
Portuguese.
italiano.
Yeah, io parlo italiano.
Ah.
Eu falo português, je parle français.
Oh, look at you. Eu falo pouco português.
Eu falo
a
pouco
compreender.
português. It's very similar.
Italiano, I understand.
Yeah,
you know?
Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese are very, very similar. Very, very similar. French is great.
Shout out to Italians. Love you guys. Ciao. Ciao.
French is very, very difficult, but the good thing is they have many, many words in English.
Mhm.
Only change the pronunciation, but they have many, many words in English, like weekend, other words, but
Okay, so tell me some words in the languages you speak. Let's see.
en
Any language. I love Portuguese, so you can talk to me in Portuguese.
en French, je m'appelle Johnny. Et toi?
A floor.
Yes,
Fleur.
you understood.
Je me sais French.
En italiano, por example, oh my God. Carlos è un ragazzo molto simpatico e molto bravo.
Look at you.
We understand in Spanish.
Yeah.
Molto simpatico e molto bravo.
So what is, since we're talking, Italian, I love Italian food, but what is your favorite meal? Like,
Of course, Ecuadorian food. My second Italian. But I like all kinds of food. I don't like greasy food, but I like healthy food.
Good.
Right now, I'm trying not to eat meat. So, like the last 2 years, but I am trying.
It's hard.
Sometimes I eat.
It's hard. I know. Like sometimes you need to have the little taste of the protein. No, I
Red
get
meat,
it.
I am not eating at all, but chicken sometimes I eat. Yeah. It's hard to be. I am not vegan, but it's very, very hard.
Well, I was forced to be vegan, pescatarian, like everybody knows.
Yes,
And sometimes I do like take my breaks because it's hard, but like no, I go back to being vegan, pescatarian. I'm honest. I tell you, sometimes I do take my breaks, but I can tell the difference. So my skin, my hair, everything. So it changes.
And
when
remember,
you're just,
the food can be your best friend or your worst enemy.
Yeah. And
eat what you have to eat and leave the rest for later. Don't eat too much.
So what is your favorite drink?
Water. Water. I don't drink alcohol. If I go to a party, yes, beer, a cup of wine, but I try to avoid hard liquor, whiskey, tequila.
Okay.
Good. I work with that. I work as a brand ambassador. I work with alcohol. I know everything about whiskey 40%, tequila 40%, chili 43%, and wine is 7, 12, beer 4, 7. So.
And what is your personal quote that motivates you?
What that means?
A quote, like a personal quote.
To be better, every day.
To be better every day. Okay, cool.
As I said, I try to read. I try to sleep well. I do exercise a lot. I play tennis. This morning I play. I am playing 3 or 4 times. I am a #1 tennis fan.
So your quote is to be better every day.
To be better every day, yes. Learning from others also,
And you want to say hi to anybody in the world because they're watching you worldwide?
Yes. I hope you are doing fine and wait for my book.
That's your future project coming up.
Yeah, I am very, very optimistic about my book. My dream is to make a documentary in Netflix or something.
That's your
like
future
that.
projects, your book, and make a documentary about it. That's awesome.
My dream is, as I say, to bring the best of Latin America to United States and to bring the best of the United States to Latin America.
In a book and a documentary, so people is aware that it's not as everybody's has been stereotyped or portrayed.
No.
And so those are your future projects.
Yeah. And who knows? I am writing also a script about my family. Right now, the title is My Lovely Dysfunctional Family. It's a comedy, actually. It's a comedy, I put a lot of jokes, and as we say before, we have to laugh over ourselves. Who doesn't have problems?
Everybody.
All we have problems. That's part
everybody.
of life.
But we don't want to be here like talking problems. Come on. Everybody wants to be entertained and have a good time, and they don't want to hear
And any problem, we can make a joke. We can laugh. Why not?
And learn about it and move along and, grow out of it and, shake
and
it off.
learn from that and go ahead. Go ahead. Don't start crying
Yeah.
and that we're talking about commit suicide. It's
It's
terrible.
important people needs to
Yeah.
know about
Yeah.
all of that because
Yes.
there's so many,
Too many
people that
mental problems.
don't see, the help.
Yeah.
And when they try to look for it, it's too
Yes.
late. So it's very important to be
And
aware of
the
that.
worst is some people don't want any help.
And
That's the problem.
it's sad, so that's why it's very important to talk about it and
Yes,
be
yes.
kind and loving and give the respect that's needed because sometimes being on denial, it doesn't
Yes,
help and it doesn't
yes,
fix the problem.
yes.
So and to
Yes.
be enabler of the situation doesn't help anyone.
Yes, yes.
So
And
it's very
speak out.
and it's
Speak
very
out.
important.
Hey, I need help.
Yeah, so it's important to talk about it and pay the respect that much deserves and is needed in society. And it's considered as a taboo, so it's very important to talk about it. And that's one of the things I have my podcast too, because we need to
Yes.
be aware of all those situations as society.
Yes.
So,
yes.
with that being said, how people can reach out to you and find out more about your projects?
My Instagram, Joneco88.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. We can be in touch and I can tell them when my book will be ready.
Got it. And I just want to say thank you so much for making time. And
Thank you.
also, I want to say shout out to Ova, also Sergio Morataya and Yolanda Ramos. Get well soon. And you want to say hi to any of your family or friends that are watching you?
Yes, yeah, my family, friends, and followers. I have more than 1,000 friends in Facebook.
Awesome. Well, I hope they follow you and they support you as well on your projects, on your
Yeah.
book. I know it's going to be a bestseller. And the documentary too. I wish you all the best. And thank you
Yes,
so much
yeah.
for
And
supporting.
always we have to have projects.
Yeah,
Always,
yeah. And
always.
Also,
Doesn't matter our age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
always.
you have anything else to say that you want to share with the audience
No,
before
no,
we
no.
go?
Thank you very much. It was a great experience.
Well, I'm glad. And thank you for making time. And, any projects you want to come and share, with my audience, just
Yeah.
hit me up, let me know.
Perfect.
And,
Thank you.
you have a support here and all the success with your book and your documentary. Keep me
Yes.
updated. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you to the audience. And please keep spreading love and kindness. It's very important. And, I love you. And thank you for spending this Sunday afternoon with Flor. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.
You're listening to Chatting with Flor Moran, only on LA Talk Radio.